welcome to episode 2 of my crochet podcast. My name's Sam and this channel is all about crochet and yarn content. If that's your thing, then please like and subscribe to let me know that you're interested in watching any more future videos. So in my podcast I will be covering what I've been up to, any finished items that I've made, any works in progress, also known as whips, any new patterns that I've made, any new purchases and plans, and upcoming plans and events that I'm attending. So what have I been up to? So on the 12th of October I went to the knitting and stitching show. That was on a Saturday and it was a sellout event, so I got to see lots of different yarns, lots of crochet stalls, lots of different crafts, and I met Bex from the Pigeon's Nest. I met Cozy Rosie UK, which is Fiona Field, and I met Kerry Lord from Toft, and she signed my book. Yeah, I do have a whole vlog on the Knitting and Stitching show, so I will link that down below so you can watch that if you want. So yeah, the Knitting and Stitching show, it was my first time going, and yeah, it was really good to have a wander on my own, just, you know, have a casual browse of things, buy new things, squish all the yarn and just meet new people. So as I said, I met Fiona Field from Cozy Rosie UK and I showed her my triangle scarf that I'd made as part of the Crochet Along in collaboration with High Desert Yarn. So overall, the Knitting and Stitching show was a really good day. However, it was a sold out event, so it was really busy. I did feel that we were a bit shoulder to shoulder trying to move around, and it was just a little bit slow paced for me. I just wanted to get round and, you know, see the stalls that I wanted to see, and make the purchases that I wanted to purchase. So that just took a little bit slower. Yeah, I travelled up from Norwich on the train, and then I got a train from London Liverpool Street to Alexandra Palace. So it was only a 20-minute train from there. So overall it took me just over 2 hours, I'd say 2.5 hours to get there. And yeah, I got to Alexandra Palace around 11 o'clock, I want to say, and I ended up leaving about 3 o'clock to get home. So yeah, overall it was a really good day, and I'd say you probably need at least 4 hours to have a good look around. And yeah, as I said, I got to see all the stalls that I was planning to see and make my purchases. So I did cover my purchases in the Knitting and Stitching show vlog. So yeah, just watch that. I'm not going to show it again. What else have I been up to? So I've been market prepping basically. I have got a series on me market prepping, and yeah, obviously I'll show you some of the finished items that are going to be sold at my market, or craft fair as we say in the UK. I think it's an American term, market. Oh, it's too hot. And then the other day I went for afternoon tea for a knit and natter, which was hosted by Shannon from Blue Fern Yarns, and Ellie from Housecraft Magic had a pop-up shop there, and I made some purchases which I will show you. So yeah, I got there, picked up my goodie bag and took a seat, and we were served really nice afternoon tea. Yeah, I sat with a group of lovely women. Yeah, we just chatted about crochet, knitting, even though I don't knit. Yeah, we had a good chat, and about our favourite yarns that we like to use, and just sharing the projects that we were working on. I took a project that I'd just started the previous day, which was actually inspired by Alison from Little Drops of Wonderful, or also This Little Wonderful Life. Yeah, she made the One Skein Wonder Cowl, and which is crocheted, and yeah, I had to have a go. So I picked out a really nice yarn and decided to work that up, because I love a cowl, and this is going to be something that I wear for winter time. So yeah, I met Ellie from Housecraft Magic at the Blue Fern Yarns afternoon tea, and we got chatting. I did mention that I wanted to find, you know, a local knit and natter that I could attend, you know, in the evenings. And yeah, Ellie was just mentioning how her local one has recently sort of finished, and yeah, whether I'd be interested in coming along to a craft evening if she arranges one. And yeah, I'm well excited for that. That'll be probably happening in the new year due to Christmas being really busy. So yeah, I have mentioned that in the afternoon tea vlog, which if it's not already out, it will be soon. So yeah, that would be really good to attend, you know, a knit and natter or crochet and natter if you like. So yeah, looking forward to that. So I believe Shannon from Blue Fern Yarns is going to be hosting some more afternoon tea events in 2025, so next year. So yeah, I'll be looking out for them dates, and we'll probably be attending again because it's really good. There was a lot of people. It was quite a small room for the amount of women who were there. But yeah, the venue was lovely, very posh, but lovely food. And yeah, definitely would be going again, even if it's somewhere different, like a change of location maybe. So my finished items, I will show you. Okay, so this is the Briar Rose triangle scarf. So if I show you the stitches, yes, absolutely lovely. It's got a lovely finish on the edging, and then these stitches here. Yeah, I love that. So how you wear it is you basically pop it up and round. Let me sort my hair out. So yeah, it's lovely and warm. So you tuck the tails underneath, and yeah, that's how it looks. So yeah, it keeps your neck lovely and warm, and yeah, and then your chest area as well. So yeah, I really love that. It took me about probably 3 days to make, you know, picking it up, putting it down, you know, that sort of thing, because life gets in the way. So yeah, this pattern is by Joanna of High Desert Yarn, and it was a crochet along collaboration with Cozy Rosie UK, which is Fiona Field. Yeah, this is really lovely and warm. The yarn I used was Women's Institute, which is a Hobbycraft exclusive, and it's in Aran weight. I believe the pattern called for DK yarn, so I could try making another one in DK yarn, maybe next year, just because I've got Christmas markets to focus on, which I do have 3 of. But yeah, I really love this. I love the colour. I believe the colour was smoky blue, or like a, no, blue grey, I think it was. So yeah, I do really like this, and this is an item that I'm keeping. Yeah, I'm not going to be selling this at the Christmas market because yeah, this was done for me. Also, another finished item is something that worked up really quickly because I used my Centro knitting machine, so not technically crochet related, but it matches this. And when I say matches this, I mean it's using the same yarn, so it's the same colour. So I made a beanie to match with the scarf. Although obviously the patterns are not the same because this is technically knitted. But yeah, I'll pop it on, show you what it's like. So yeah, am I winter ready or am I winter ready? I'm so cozy right now. So I haven't added a tag or a pom-pom or anything. I probably won't add a pom-pom to this, but I will add one of my personalised tags because it just gives it, you know, that nice finished personalised look, and it looks professional as well. But yeah, these are 2 of my finished items. That's better. Okay, since we're on the topic of the Centro knitting machine, or, you know, knitted items, technically not hand knitted but machine knitted, I made 3 headbands. So yeah, I'll show you one. So yeah, this is a knitted headband and it has my tag on it. So it's actually my logo, and this was purchased on Etsy. So you get a various amount for about £20. I can't quite remember, but it works out to be roughly about £1 a tag. And yeah, the yarn used for these were Stylecraft Highland Heathers. Yeah, it's basically, I don't know if you can see that, it's like a petrol blue with sort of flecks of green incorporated in it. But yeah, I really like this. Does look small, but it does stretch quite a lot. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. That's what it looks like. So yeah, it's enough just to cover your ears and, you know, keep your head a little bit warm, although, you know, the top is exposed. However, not everyone likes wearing hats. It's just another version of ear warmers, basically. So yeah, 3 of those made, and they are for my Christmas craft fair. Next finished item is another headband, but this is crochet. So this is a pattern that I come up with, and it's using the moss stitch, and the yarn used was James C. Brett Chunky with Merino. And when I say with merino, I believe there's only about 10% merino in the fibre. And again, I used a tag. This one's not the personalised tag, but it's a nice floral tag. Also purchased on Etsy. I'll link all these down below. I don't get a commission or anything, but yeah, this video is for inspiration. So if you like what you see, if you like any of the yarns, you know, I'll link them down below so you know where you can purchase them if you wanted to recreate the same thing. But I haven't written out this pattern or anything, but I do want to do a tutorial on this one. I haven't named the pattern or anything, but yeah, another finished item. Another 2 finished items are these cute little baby hats. So these are in the size newborn to 0 to 3 months. And again, I've used my personalised tags. So yeah, these would be perfect for little twin boys. How cute would they be? Oh, or individual little boys. But yeah, cute little baby hats. Again, this was my pattern. It's just a simple half double crochet, you know, back loop only sort of pattern, which again is another thing I want to do tutorial for, but that will be probably sometime in the new year now. But yeah, remember, like and subscribe, and then you will get notified when I bring the video out for these. Another finished item is a Burnett velvet beanie. So this pattern is by Cameron's Cute Creations. She also has a YouTube channel. And yeah, again, I added my personalised tag and a cute little pom-pom. Yeah, this pom-pom's actually grey with a little bit of purple through looking at that. But yeah, I did like the contrast of the lighter grey pom-pom to the darker grey hat. I think that looks really nice. Oh, oh yeah, and as you would see in my market prep videos, a little tip if you are making loads of different size hats, just write a little note and pop it inside the hat. So then when you are tagging your items with the sizes and everything, you can see exactly what size it is. So yeah, this was a 1 to 4 years hat. And again, I've made this for my Christmas market. And another item that I've made on my Centro knitting machine, sorry, not crochet, but a knitted beanie, is this cute little baby hat. So this is probably newborn size looking at this. And I am actually currently doing a video on how many hats can I make out of some various yarns that I've purchased. I've only made one so far. I only started the video the other day. So that is a work in progress, that video. But yeah, a little sneak peek for you for a video coming up. And yeah, this is a baby hat, also for my market. And the last of my finished items are these 3 cowls. So I'll show you one, this one here. When I actually followed the pattern is by the Pigeon's Nest, and it's the Granny Snood. When I was actually doing this pattern, because the pattern is written in UK crochet terms, I actually work better in US crochet terms, even though I'm in the UK. Anyway, so I actually used a different stitch for the granny clusters when I should have used a stitch that would work it up a little bit bigger. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really happy with this one. It looks really nice on. So yeah, a snood is very similar to a cowl or a neck warmer, but the way this is designed, it does have some holes in it. So if I had a bit more time, I'd probably line this with a fleece lining. But yeah, this is just using Stylecraft Special DK, which is very inexpensive. And when I weighed this to gauge how much to price it for my Christmas market, I think I used about 70 something grams. So you could easily make one of these with a 100-gram ball if you want to do like a solid colour. But yeah, that's one of them. And again, I've used my personalised tag just to give it a professional look. And then this one is just a different variation of using the purple colours. And again, I've added my personalised tag. And again, using Stylecraft Special DK. This one I recently finished, and I haven't had a chance to put a tag on it yet, but I will do. And this one is made using sort of like a teal green colour with like a mint green. And I thought the contrast in those colours looked quite nice. So all these cowls were actually made using yarn left over from my Battenberg blanket, which is still a work in progress. But yeah, I thought that was great, using up balls of yarn that I had for another project, you know, that I'm not going to be using on that project anymore. They are literally just yarn scraps basically, but I love all these colours. I do want to make more, but I've got less than a week now until my first Christmas market, so I really don't know how much time I'm going to have, but at least I've got 3 of them. Okay, so that was all my finished items. Now for my works in progress. So I just want to say, all the works in progress that I covered in my last podcast episode are still works in progress, only because I've been focusing on the Christmas market and just getting new inventory done for that. So at the Knitting and Stitching show, I did purchase a pack for a crochet along blanket, which was the gingerbread blanket by Serdar and Lottie and Albert. And I started on it. I think there has been 3 weeks worth released, and I haven't finished week 1. So this is how far I've got on the gingerbread blanket. It's not even the first square. So I have put this to a side just to focus on the market prepping, because this is a project for myself. So I'll concentrate on this after the craft fairs are over, and yeah, just casually, you know, watch the videos and crochet it up in my own time. Okay, so my next work in progress is the One Skein Wonder Cowl. This is by, I want to say Fox and Fibre. But yeah, I was actually inspired by Alison from This Little Wonderful Life, and yeah, because she's made one of these, and I think she wants to make a few more, and I don't blame her, because the stitches looks lovely. It's using a mini bean stitch. Can you see that? Yeah, I looked online and I saw the pattern for the One Skein Wonder Cowl light. Now that's using, I want to say, either 4-ply or fingering weight yarn. However, I wanted to use DK yarn. She does have a DK version, but I couldn't see a written pattern on the blog, only a purchasable pattern. So I kind of made it up really. I changed the number of chains that I'd need, you know, to fit around my neck, and then I done the first row as single crochet all the way along, and then I just started with the mini bean stitch because yeah, the mini bean stitch is something that I've done before in a cowl that again I made the pattern for. So yeah, it's very similar, just using a different weight yarn. So yeah, the yarn I'm using is by Debonair Yarns, and it's in the colour Midnight on their sparkle base, and oh, it just looks lovely. I'm making this up so I can wear in the winter, and we are actually going to London as a family just before Christmas, so I want to get this made up so I can wear in the festivities. But yeah, I only started this the other day, so it's a fairly new work in progress, but it'll probably be on the back burner due to market prepping. But yeah, so not many more works in progress really. And yeah, the reason I haven't finished any of my other works in progress is because I have been market prepping, so I'm only adding to my list of works in progress really. Oh, and the bag I'm using is by Stitcher's Tees. I purchased this at the East Anglian Yarn Festival earlier in the year. Yeah, they basically sell bags, t-shirts, jumpers, hoodies with the slogans of your hobby, as long as it's yarn related. So yeah, mine obviously says crocheter. So next is any new patterns. The answer is no. I've been too busy market prepping. So obviously after Christmas into the new year, I'll look at doing tutorials on some of my patterns that I've already done, and then work on some new patterns. This is thirsty work. Okay, so next is purchases and plans. So plans with them purchases, if I have any. So first is a package that I purchased from the Wool Warehouse, which I haven't opened yet, but I know exactly what's in there. So let's just open this up. Okay, so this is my haul from the Wool Warehouse. So basically I purchased this yarn to make a striped hat and scarf for my dad. He's a football fan. I'm not going to be naming the team because it's pretty obvious, I think. And yeah, there is a cheeky skein right at the top because, well, I had to spend a little bit more to get free delivery. So why not? But yeah, the skein that I purchased for myself is Malabrigo, obviously. And this one is in the colour Bobby Blue in the worsted range, which is a worsted weight, obviously. And yeah, 100% merino wool. Doesn't say if it's superwash or anything. But yeah, I just love these colours. I love the blues, teal blues, the dark blues. I've got quite a few skeins of this already. So yeah, I'll get a couple of these out. So these are what I purchased. This is by Sheepjeez. It's Chunky Monkey, anti-pilling. And yeah, these are going to go together in a striped fashion. And this is in, I think this is in Aran weight. Let me check. Yeah, it is Aran weight yarn. So these are the details. So there's 116 meters in 100 grams, 100% premium acrylic. So it feels really soft actually. I've never used this brand before, but yeah, really soft. So hopefully that'll go through my knitting machine okay. Yeah, I'll have to concentrate on that just before Christmas because it will be a Christmas present for him. Next purchase was from The Lonely Knitter, or also known as Folk Yarn Studio. There we go. Folk Yarn Studio. Oh, that's nice. So she's put a little thank you note in here. Samantha, thank you so much for your order. I hope you love your strange and unusual yarn, Laura. So yeah, basically Laura from The Lonely Knitter also started Folk Yarn Studio. Also is the director of the East Anglian Yarn Festival. She's created a new collection called the Strange and Unusual Collection, which is based on Tim Burton films. And if anyone like really knows me, they'll know that I love Tim Burton films. My favourite movie of all time is Edward Scissorhands. I love it. So going off of Edward Scissorhands, I purchased this colourway. So yeah, this is called I'm Not Finished, and it's in the Luxe DK base, 100% superwash merino, 225 metres in 100 grams. But yeah, take a closer look of them colours. Oh, they're lovely. And yeah, this one was based off of Edward Scissorhands because at the beginning, you know, he's not finished. His maker is making him, and he just suddenly drops down dead from a heart attack, I think. But yeah, that's really nice. I love some of these speckles in here. It's got some lovely sort of purples, some reds. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. And the next yarn from Folk Yarn Studio, from the Strange and Unusual collection, was this one. So this one is called I Was a Bride. So can you guess? This is based off of The Corpse Bride. Yeah, because she's these colours, like this is perfect. I love the blues and the creams, the pale blues. There's the odd speckle in there here and there. Yeah, that's really lovely. She did show on her website how these crocheted up, and yeah, I just love the look of that. Really nice. And then the final yarn that I purchased from Folk Yarn Studio from the Strange and Unusual collection was this one. So that's just a lovely, like, burgundy, you know, reddy purple colour. Really nice. And this one is called I Am Not the One. And this is based off of The Nightmare Before Christmas, because this colour is supposed to be Sally's hair colour. Yeah, I love that. So yeah, they were my purchases from Folk Yarn Studio. So do I have any plans for these purchases? No. I literally bought them because they were part of a Tim Burton inspired yarn collection, and why not? They're now in my stash, so if I do have plans in the future, then I'll have them available. But let's face it, you don't need to have plans for yarn. You know, yarn has no expiry date, as they say. Or have I just said that? So my next purchase was from Castleview Yarns. I actually made the mistake of going onto Instagram late at night to see that they had 20% off. Let's see what I purchased. It's like Christmas. Oh, that's packaged really nicely. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Well, they're packaged so nicely. Wow. Oh. Thanks so much for your order. Oh, that's sweet. You are awesome. Thanks. Oh, this is lovely. I love the colours in this. There's teals, there's purples in amongst like a cream colour. But yeah, that's really nice. So this is in the colourway Snow Globe in a soft merino DK. Yeah, 225 meters per 100 grams. I think that's sort of the average with DK weight yarn, but yeah, oh, they're lovely colours. Got lovely speckles in there. I love a speckled yarn, I really do. But yeah, let's just appreciate some of those colours. Lovely. Cool. I love some of these teals. They're lovely, them ones are. But yeah, I got this one. And then another one that caught my eye was this one. That's lovely. So you got pinks, some dark speckles in there, some lighter pinks. That's lovely. And that is in the colourway Strawberry Sensation. And again, on the base, 100% superwash merino, 225 meters per 100 grams. But yeah, I love this one. I think this is based off of their like Sunday collection, like ice creams. So yeah, Strawberry Sensation. I love that. I love some of the names that some of these yarn dyers create. Oh, okay. Hand dyed in Suffolk, UK. So that's just next to Norfolk. So again, do I have any plans for these purchases? No, but I don't need to have plans. They're in my stash now, so when I do have plans, I can use them. And last but not least of my purchases was, so I'll start with this. I have covered this goodie bag in my afternoon tea vlog. So I'll just quickly show you the yarn that was in here from Blue Fern Yarns. So that was this colourway. So again, you've got some golds, greens, some rose coloured pinks. Lovely. And this was specially dyed up for the afternoon tea event. So it's called Afternoon Tea and it's in the classic DK base, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And again, 225 meters per 100 grams. But yeah, that's just gorgeous. So that was in the goodie bag. And then Ellie from Housecraft Magic was there. She had a pop-up shop, which was dangerous because all her colours are gorgeous. I could have made more purchases if I'm honest, but the only reason I didn't is because some of the bases were was it a 4-ply or fingering weight? Anyway, the colours that were there that I wanted was not in DK, hence why I didn't make any more purchases. I did purchase 3 skeins of yarn from Ellie and oh my god, they're so lovely. Yeah, I love all 3 of these colours, they're gorgeous. I'll go through them individually. So first of all is this colourway. Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got some lovely rose pinks, pastel pinks, some pastel, is it pastel green? Oh, but yeah, it's just lovely. So yeah, Craft House Magic. This is in the colourway Where the Wild Roses Grow. I thought that was a very good name for this colour because you've got the greens from the like rose leaves and the pinks from the rose petals. Yeah, so this is 225 meters in 100 grams. This is DK weight, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and yeah, it's lovely. My preferred weight of yarn is DK yarn, especially for crochet. I've never tried fingering weight yarn or like a 4-ply with crochet. It would probably take a lot longer to crochet up if I'm honest. But yeah, DK weight is always the one I go for. But yeah, I love that colour. The next one is this colourway. So hopefully it can pick up well on camera. It's just like a lovely cream colour with pastel, like all the pastels going through it. So yeah, you've got pinks, greens, blues, some yellows, I believe. That's just lovely. And this is in the colourway All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I believe Ellie chooses the names for her yarns based on songs. Yeah, I think everyone knows this song. So yeah, it's in exactly the same base as the last one, but yeah, just a different colour. I do tend to just buy one skeins of colours because the projects that I crochet tend to be only needing like 100 grams or maybe less. But yeah, that was lovely as well. And then this one is probably my joint favourite with the first one. And oh, that's lovely. Okay, this is the colourway. So yeah, it's just like a cream base with just all the speckles. It's very heavily speckled and I love that. So yeah, it's got pinks, blues, yellows, greens in there, orange. It's literally got all the colours. That is just gorgeous. And this one is called Land of Make-Believe. And that's in exactly the same DK base. But yeah, that is gorgeous. I'll give you a close-up of all these colours. Absolutely love that. I did see recently online, I think it was, Lay Family Yarns. They have a colourway called, I want to say Rainbow Drops, and that's absolutely lovely. This reminded me of that, and I went on their website and it wasn't in stock, it was sold out. But yeah, this would be the next best thing if I'm honest. But yeah, that's lovely. I really love that. So yeah, this is all three of them together. Gorgeous. Again, do I have any plans for these? No. No, that is a lie. I do know that I want to make a cowl with one of those. I think it's in this colour. I want to make a cowl. Probably the One Skein Wonder cowl. I think they'll crochet up quite nicely with the colours. Yeah. Again, that'll probably be after Christmas that I cast this on. You don't do that in crochet, but yeah, it'll probably be after Christmas that I start that project. But yeah, something to look forward to. So yeah, that was all my purchases. So yeah, I'm gonna gather them all together and put them somewhere where I can see them to give me inspiration as to what my next project will be. I think that'll be a good idea. So next in the podcast is any upcoming plans or events. So I've not got any sort of plans as such, but the events that I'm attending is 2 craft fairs. So I've got one on the 9th, which is coming up very soon. It's actually this Saturday. So I've got to get a move on and make more things to sell. And then my next Christmas craft fair will be on the 23rd of November. So yeah, they're local to me. So yeah, 2 Christmas craft fairs coming up. I will be crocheting different items, hats, headbands, scarves, cowls, that sort of thing. And also doing a lot on my century knitting machine just to get things worked up a bit quicker in like a knitted pattern, just to give a bit of a variety, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to be very busy over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that comes to the end of my podcast. So yeah, this was episode 2. Obviously episode 1 was released about a month ago actually. So I do plan to do my podcasts every month. So once a month you can expect a podcast episode from me. And yeah, that'll just be covering everything I've made, works in progress, as I said, and everything I listed in the beginning of the video. So yeah, if you liked what you just saw, if you made it this far. Please like and subscribe, because that would be great to have you over here on my channel. So yeah, comment down below, let me know how you found my channel. It'd be interesting to find out. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in a month's time on my next crochet podcast episode.